So I think it was a tidy enough debut. But to go back to Nunez, it sounds strange, but I think the most important thing there was he hit the target.
Yeah.
I felt that the good positions he was getting in a lot of the times, he was trying to bury it right in the corner, right, and shanking it wide and doing stuff. It was almost like he was trying to be too precise. If he just gets back to hitting the target and working on that, driving the ball low and hard, generally that was a more subtle finish, then the goals will just come from naturally because he's getting himself, and once again, he's getting himself in the correct positions.
Luis, what's up with Salah?
Well, at the moment, we really don't know because he's been scoring so many goals for such a long time that it looks like he has to do it every single year. And I think he's suffering for the form that Liverpool is playing at the moment. It's not the same way. They are not creating the same chances. He's not receiving in the right position. He's not receiving in the way he received the balls before. As you can see today, he was far away from the box. When he was on the box, the ball were coming here on the chest or whatever. Today, the goal is because of a mistake of a defender. So he's far away from the way that Liverpool was playing. And he's suffering from that because I don't think that he suddenly doesn't have the talent or the quality to score goals. It's just that he's not in front of the goal as often as he was before. And that averaged the amount of goals he's going to score this season. And one more thing that I want to say about Salah and Nunez and Gakpo that just arrived is that they have comparison of one player that arrived in the Premier League almost at the same time, that is Erling Haaland. And he arrived and started scoring goals like easy peasy. He scored already 20, 25 goals like nothing happened to him. And it's true that when everybody's thinking, why Nunez is not doing that? Why Salah is not doing that? But I think the momentum of City is totally different at what Liverpool is happening at the moment. The creation, the creativity that Manchester City has got at the moment is different. The way that Haaland is working at the moment is totally different. So at the end, everybody tried to compare Nunez, Haaland, or Salah, Haaland, everybody with Haaland. And Haaland is doing something incredible, something that probably we're not going to see for a long time again in Premier League because we didn't see it before in 10, 15 years, scoring 20 goals at this time, and very difficult to do. So we need to stop comparing that because the numbers of Nunez at the moment, I think they're quite good.
And don't forget they brought in Diaz last year and he was flying.
Yes, yeah, he hit the ground running.
And so it's unlikely every player that you bring in is going to come in and do that straight away. One other thing, I think with Liverpool at the moment, we talked about, I think the boys talked about Fabinho before the game or at half-time, I think watching Thiagos sometimes, as talented as he is, in a side that are struggling a little bit or a lot and are as open as they are, I think it's a problem with him in the team. I think when he's playing on the dominant side and he's getting on the ball and he's strutting his stuff and he's playing those little cute passes around the corner and dropping the shoulder, that's a different kettle of fish. But when he's in a side with two players in there that are struggling, Fabinho, and I think Thiago is a little bit. We saw one of the tackles he tried to make in the second half, for those that remember. I don't know the Wolves player, but it's just so easy to get through and past him in his little half-hearted challenge. So, yeah, there's quite a few puzzles for Jurgen Klopp to solve.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.